Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video here for Nippon Sangoku episode... Can my mic stay down? Episode 12, the finale of season 1. I'm so excited to get into this, to see how it pans out. Aoteru's plan, his gamble worked. He threw all theatrics out there and a lot of bait and switches to kind of get everybody, and then he pulled the Emperor in at the very end with his plight and persuaded the heavens, in this case the Emperor, to join his cause, and the Emperor made his first imperial type move like an actual emperor would. For the first time, he made a decision that wasn't just being a puppet of Denki Taira. So that was so fucking good. Sune made it just in time before Ryumen was about to call it, and yeah, I'm very curious what's gonna happen with Nagamine. But now that our plan is in action, you guys clarified, if Olga does not pursue Yamato while we're retreating, it will make her people lose faith in her again, so she can't afford to not pursue them as they retreat. So let's see how this is gonna go. I'm really curious how they're gonna wrap this entire thing up here in this final episode. It really feels like there's a lot of ground left to cover, but I have faith. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, I've heard us up straight into Nippon Sangoku episode 12, or the finale of season 1. Apparently season 2 was already announced too. I don't know if I talked about that last week, but I'm pretty sure season 2 was literally already announced. So fuck yeah. I think I don't think I'm just making that up, but I could be. I'm pretty sure there was one. Anyway, let's get into this. Oh, we're playing through the OP this episode. Whoa, this is cool. This is cool. There's Sune, a powerful, decisive rebuttal. So good. Yep. So we're seeing Sune's whole journey there. That's really cool. While it plays the OP, because they're clearly going to skip it this episode, we're seeing Sune make his way to get to Ryumen in time. Yep. Someone also sent what all these mean. I'm not going to read them out here in the video, but there was a comment on that in the last episode. It's basically just all his worries and things like that, which I assumed it was, and so yeah, I would read them out in the video, but I'm just being completely honest, I'm a little strapped for time. Dude, them playing the OP during this is so hype, and they reanimated the whole thing. Also, fuck it, I'm gonna read it. Who cares if I don't have time? If I gotta be late to whatever I gotta be to, it is what it is. I'm gonna read it out. Oh my god, I gotta go find the comment. What's gonna happen to Kaku? What's gonna happen to the people if we allow Sei to cross the Kuzuryu River? It'll become overwhelmingly unfavorable for Yamato. We're out of time, 2 hours left. We'll suffer unfathomable losses, so it's come to decisive battle. Is that it? Did Misumi not understand Kaku's advice? That's all these on screen here. And it's just so hyped that they reanimated this whole beginning segment too. Oh my god. He's got the decree with him. Yo! Dude, oh my god. Kaku! Is Kaku awake? That was Kaku right there. Oh my god, that was so hype how they did that intro. Holy shit, that was so good, dude. This episode's gonna be insane. Oh my god, man. The fall? You can't. The fall of Sei is the episode title. You can't just spoil. I mean, I know that's what's gonna happen because I don't think we're gonna lose, but like, come on. You can't spoil it. With the Sei closing in, abandoned people. Yes. No, they're saying, they're bring the people too, right? Ryumen is gonna adhere to it. It was not. It was not, I promise. Sune, I promise it was not. Oh, Kaku's awake! So it was him there, and he saw his plan came to fruition. He saw that Aoteru picked up on it. Fortune and fortune stand side by side, yet none know the gate that leads to either. Ooh. Dude, the animation shots and art quality is all so top-notch this episode. They did do that. Yeah. You're absolutely... Yeah, I love it. They're correct. Olga has now taken control of everything, of the laws, so they're not just gonna massacre the Yamato people. She won't allow that. Not anymore. I love that. When Kaku came in and said that, Sune and Ryumen immediately clocked in. I love it. I love the eye details so much. Ah, shoulder's still hurting a bit, and Kaku's still not feeling good. And Jesus, neither of them are doing particularly well at the moment. Oh my god, he's like shaking. He's like leaning, like little nauseous, it looks like. He has to come with. What you truly fear is not death. Oh! Whoa, I love... Oh my god, man. This show is so... They're going extra hard with the awesome stylistic choices here. The way the light came in there as he said that. Oh my god. So Kaku might die, but he feels like if death is the other option, if the two... Like, he's just saying... I don't fear dying because I will be living up to what my life is. What is the exact quote? He's living up to the life he's been given here. So good. Because he's saying that Sei will be extremely on guard if he's still here. We should compromise on Toryumon. Oh my god, he's literally saying Aoteru can take my place. Wow. So he's been at... He's known that he was going to continue to fall down this path. That bodes well for this plan. Wow. It was storming last night. Basically, we win the war, but Kaku is probably going to die in the process because of his illness that he is... Yeah, here we go. Whew. Then only you, Kaku, and I know it. Whew. Fuck yeah. Dude, this is... Oh my god, man. Sune is so hyped for his big moment here where he's going to be relied on heavily because he's one of the only 4 people who know this plan, and so he's in a big position for the plan itself. You better be thanking Aoteru like hell when you get back. Wajima Army Headquarters, so they're going to get the notice of retreat on the line of march. Yeah. Isn't that where... maybe I need to go back to the last episode to see exactly where we're going, because is that not where we're enacting our plan? It was a specific like pass where they could... like a mountainous pass where then they're gonna drop all the cars down. I forget exactly what the place was called, but that might be where they're going. I forget the name, so I apologize. Maybe I'll go back here in a second if they don't say it soon. I'll take the Alta route. They can't... Yep, but you can't not pursue it, otherwise people will lose faith in you again. Concern is well founded. This shot is so good. Oh my god, man. They're really going for another level of quality this episode. A little more than Denki Tower's puppet. They're being smart about it too. Whoa, push for all. He wanted to. Is drive Ryumen's forces an obstacle to Taira back to Kanagasaki? Ah, so they don't think that it's a trap entirely, that Denki Taira is actually not a part of it all. They think it's still part of his plan. They can't fathom the idea that someone in the Borderland core managed to convince the Emperor to do something against Denki Taira's will. They can't fathom that idea. But y'all are wrong. So are they gonna pursue or not? Who could possibly persuade it? None other than the goat Aoteru Misumi himself. I love it, dude. They just can't fathom it. But it's not. Ah, so they're now saying we need to catch up to him before he gets all the way back so we can take out Ryumen for good. We can take down Ryumen and Kaku. So yeah, basically what their idea is, since they're retreating, they think they're gonna retreat a certain route, and when they do that, they can take out Ryumen and Kaku and then withdraw immediately and force Denki Taira's forces to follow the Winter Shogun plan exactly how they want. They're gonna drag them all the way back. That's exactly what they're hoping for. I love it. Their plan doesn't not make sense. The one factor that they haven't factored in is that Denki Taira has no part in this plan. If they factored that in, they would think differently, but their line of thinking makes perfect sense. I love that. The enemy's not being stupid. We're just one level above them in deceiving them for how this is going to play out. They're not stupid either. Their line of thinking is very smart and correct. There's just one outlier in Kaku and Ryumen's plan that they could not factor in because they didn't think it possible. Whoa, this insert song. This is gonna be the fall of SEI. Whoa, man. This show's so pretty. Ooh. And that is it. That has sealed their fate. That decision has sealed their fate. Dude, this insert song is so pretty. So, yep, they're pushing after us, and that will be their downfall. That will be, per the episode title, the fall of SEI. Because they could not factor in Aoteru Misame. They don't even know that he exists. So it's not something they could factor in, that there would be someone besides Ryumen and Kaku who are on the front lines who could convince the Emperor, who has his entire life been nothing more than a puppet, to go against Denki. It makes sense they wouldn't even be able to think of that idea. Especially, like I'm saying, and I'm kind of repeating myself a bit here, but it's especially makes sense that they can't fathom it because Ryumen and Kaku are on the front lines. They would maybe be more wary if, like, Kaku or Ryumen were at the capital where the Emperor is. They'd say maybe the Kaku or Ryumen convinced him, but they aren't, and they don't know about Aoteru, and so they can't factor that idea in. They have no way to factor in the idea that someone could convince the Emperor, because the two people who possibly could, in their minds, are on the front lines. Like, I just love it. Everything makes so much sense. Oh my god! Holy fuck, Sune. That was clean as hell. Oh man, and they're like literally right behind us. That's crazy. And the main, yep, their force caught up. So what's happening with Nagamine? Are they still being attacked back there? But Olga drew some of her forces away, so maybe it relieved them a bit. I'm not sure. Olga caught up. Holy dude. I love the way they're animating the sun rays this episode. It looks so pretty. Borderland General Corps Deputy Master of Arms, surname Asama, given name Yoshitsune. Is this the place? It is! Oh my god, we led them right to where it is. Yep. So they followed us all the way here, and those cars are about to come tumbling down. Oh my god. Advance. Just right into our trap, all of you came. Wow. Yep, there's a flare to say, I'm assuming those are flares to be like, send the cars down, they're here. Oh my god, wow. That's, holy shit. And yep, there's Moriyama. That's Moriyama right there, that's him. That's literally Moriyama. Oh my god. What an absolutely perfect plan. Oh god. The way there's no dialogue here. He pushed her out of the way. Fuck me. Oh wow. Yep. All of their main forces are getting taken out. All of them. Dude, this insert song is so, like artistically, how could this get any better? It's like there's only words showing up on the screen. All the dialogue is gone as the cars crash down. The animation and drawing quality is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, dude, holy, so fucking peak. And their Sune stands right there. You just took out all the leading forces in their army, and your plan fucking worked. Of course, there was 15,000, say, forces here, but you just took out all of their leadership. All their leadership there. Wow. The Sei Western Expedition. You know what I also like? A lot of the comments last episode were like, well, she can't not push after them because it would make her lose her authority again. I like how that wasn't, I do agree that that would have been the case. However, that's not the main reasoning they came to for pushing him. The main reasoning that they came to for pushing after the Yamato forces retreating was so well thought out and had so much good reasoning behind it. I really like that it wasn't it of course led to their downfall, but it was not like some dumb decision they made. There was a lot of thought behind it. There was just one factor in Kaku and Ryumen's grand plan that they could not think. There was no way for them to consider. Sorry, I keep harping on that, but I just really like that our enemy is not stupid. Their actions are not dumb. They're very well thought out and calculated. We're just one step ahead. Wow. Was shattered by the stratagems of Yamato's military advisor Yasuaki Kaku. Holy, it's so peak. 10,000 Sei soldiers all died. Wow. 10,000. There was 15,000 forces, so there's only 5,000 left. Fell at Ota. So yeah, it was Ota. I was right. They did lead them down that Ota path that they were talking about at the beginning of the episode. Well, hold on, back it up, because he was saying, oh no, the Ota was, yeah, Kinome Pass was here. This was the Ota route, where it barriers them against the ocean and the mountainous land, and then they push the cars down on top of them. Yes, okay. So it was the Ota. Okay, cool. Wow. The battle would later be known as the Ota Scrapped Car Ambush. And of course, they couldn't fathom the whole scrapped car thing. Like, how the hell would they come up with the idea that, oh yeah, no, they're gonna lead us there and they're gonna drop, like, vehicles of a past age on top of us? There was no universe where they thought of that as a possibility. Only someone who knows history extremely well, such as Kaku and Aoteru, would be able to do that. Wow, we captured her. Oh, an immediate ceasefire and withdrawal. So that's gonna stop the Sei forces from attacking Nagamine's group, is that she called for a ceasefire and withdrawal so they'll stop. Complied and retreated to their homeland. Oh my god. And Daiki, okay, so he refused and they were killed. Wow. Oh my god. That was brutal. A truce. Literally four for commanders wiped out in an instant. That's so wow, man. I keep repeating myself. I can't say anything but wow and oh my god. It's just like my mind is blown. This is so good. Peace conference was set for the following month. I love it. We end up getting our end goal in the first place. We defeat Sei, yes, but we're gonna have a peace conference and make peace with them. That is what Ryumen and Kaku wanted in the first place. The only reason this war happened was because of Denki Taira. Ryumen and Kaku wanted to have friendly relations with Sei and try and combine Japan back into one entity through friendly relations. But now we can maybe actually attempt to do that by showing the Sei nation a mercy. We might have won the war, but we want to make peace and we want you guys to still exist. We don't want to conquer. We want friendly relations with you. But we'll see if Denki Taira fully allows that to happen. Something tells me that might not go super well, but I don't know. As a peace conference sounds great and all, but is Taira just gonna let that happen? Also interested to see if we're gonna see Tonotsugu talk to his father. Man, Kaku really doesn't look like he's doing super well. Was this the day that... Oh, he's just reflecting. This was back in the, like, for when Aoteru and Sune showed up, and this was all earlier episode dialogue. Oh god. Whoa. Is he gonna die? Oh no. What a pretty first person shot. This Nippon. They really might. Oh no, he's... Man. Wow. Wow. He was 32. Oh my god, he was so young. I mean, they didn't really specify what illness he had, but like, god damn. Such a gorgeous shot, and like the way the sun he goes out looking out into as the sun peers down with hope in his heart, and I think that you couldn't ask for a better way. Hope for the future. What a gorgeous shot. Plum tree and white-eyed bird. Wonder what the symbolism is there. Year 42 of the Buo area. Year 60 of the Yamato era Buo. Oh, okay, yeah. The different countries have different years, I guess. Odawara, formerly Kanagawa. So this is in Buo here. First Emperor of Buo, Momokuni Hojo. Oh god, they are all much older, their leaders are older. Prime Minister and strategist of Buo, Juro Musashi Kami. Yep. They were completely correct in that if they mobilized their entire army, Buo would have attacked. That they were completely correct. That's one of the things Aoteru said. Who is that? Surprise attack on Yamato's capital. I mean, yeah, you guys could not do that now. Recall warships? Bro. Yeah, next season or the following arc is probably going to be up against Buo. This was the Sei arc here this first season, and then it's going to be Buo, and then if we can take down Buo, then it will be that'll hopefully the three nations can combine, but there's probably going to be a lot that gets in the way of all that first. Why is he walking like that? This dude is such a weirdo. You and the Yamato Emperor share the same Japan era ancestor. Apparently you're not. Whoa. To found a nation called... Oh, so they're very against becoming one nation together. I recognize this VA, it's Aqua and a million other characters. I might follow what you're saying. Yeah, what is that translation? Laughing my fucking ass off? What is that translation? Magnanimous I am. They still haven't shown this guy's face. Direct descendant of the imperial family, Himehito Okimi. Interesting. And now we're back in Yamato. Is it time for the peace cut? Oh, I see. Funeral. The Emperor bawling, crying. Yep. Kaku ended up being the only major commander that we lost, and Aoteru is gonna have to fill that place. Kaku was able to pat. He was holding on for so long despite his illness, and then once he realized and came to fruition that Aoteru could hopefully replace him, like I said, he died with hope in his heart that they could unify the nation together. 1 month later. So for the so-called Naniwa Peace Conference, I see Denki Taira there in the middle to set post-war policy. The Sei-held Kaga province would be demilitarized. Okay. The Yamato Sei International Peace Organization. The Nippon Federation. Ooh. Would administer the territory, and the two nations would jointly govern. That's the first step to not like reunifying the nation. I'm really shocked Denki Taira is letting this happen. Really shocked. He wanted to fully conquer, but maybe he's really taken it to heart that if they tried to fully conquer Sei and Sei fought back, they would get backstabbed by Buo, and they would be fucked. I don't know. This marked the first attempt. Since the Three Nations period. I see. So for now, they're letting Olga Wajima just be whatever, and they're gonna decide what to do with her later. She's looking happy. I mean, the fact that we didn't just conquer them in its entirety is probably a breath of relief for her. She didn't achieve her dream, or Yasuke, was it not Yasuke, Yayakichi. She didn't achieve Yayakichi or her father's dreams, but she looks forward to the future with ideally hope, with the fact that this was the resolution that occurred instead of just like pure conquer, or like a pure conquering of Sei from Yamato. They went for a peaceful resolution. I really was worried that this episode would feel rushed or something because we had a lot left to cover. This feels perfect, perfectly paced. Of course, I would have liked to see, like, in detail this whole thing. I would have liked to see this whole meeting in detail, but it's not the end of the world. Deputy Master of Arms Yoshitsune Asuma. There you go. Drop the act there. It will, because Sei was literally formed out of hatred for Yamato, so it's gonna be a long path, but this is the right first step. Surest path to realizing peace across the land, no matter how difficult the path may be. Damn, I've not heard her voice in forever, and in the Sangoku period. Damn, the flashback to Saki. He's making it happen. I found the courage to keep going. Still got Buo to deal with. Hello? Why does he sound so worried? What the fuck is happening? He seems really worried. Denki Taira. It's fucking Denki Taira. Wait, what? Those are Sei. They're in Sei outfits. The dozen Yamato soldiers and 2 Taira ministers with her were killed too? This is Denki Taira. He doesn't want peace. He doesn't want Olga Wajima still governing them and there being a peace governing. Of course he wouldn't want. I fucking knew. I thought it was weird that he let all this happen. That he just let that whole peace conference occur where we were now like joint governing this territory and we're trying to make peace. I thought it was weird that he was letting that happen. He did this. He wanted to assassinate Olga Wajima to spur on Sei. But then again, he's got Sei soldiers here. Sei soldiers killing Yamato people as well as Olga Wajima? Did he maybe spur on people who thought Olga Wajima was like a traitor or something? I refuse to believe that Denki Taira is not involved in this. There's not a thing anybody can say to me that won't have me sit here and go, Denki Taira has a hand in this. No way. That's really fucking bad. Yeah, they assassinated Olga Wajima. Fuck me, this is so... Something isn't right! You're correct, it's fucking Denki, I'm telling you. I'm telling you this is Denki Taira. I knew he wouldn't sit back and let nothing happen. I can't believe Olga Wajima's just dead. What the fuck? I was really hoping she would stick around. But that means every commander from the Sei Western Expedition is dead. And it's like, of course, Denki Taira's not gonna let somebody who tried to invade his nation and kill his people and stuff. He wanted to fully conquer Sei. Of course he's not just gonna let her live. I refuse to believe that this is just some Sei people coming to attack her who thought she was a traitor. Denki Taira has a hand in this, and I will not. There's nothing anybody can say to convince me otherwise. Yup. Yup. Aoteru got it. Aoteru got it. As soon as he said there were 2 Taira ministers. Oh my god. Oh my god, you smug fucking bastard. They did, yep. Under the pretext of assassinating Ryuman. So they told him that Ryuman was the one being escorted, or they possibly told him that Ryuman was going with her. What the fuck? And so I bet you what happened was the 2 Taira ministers who were with Ogawajima killed her, and then all the Sei people attacked and killed them. Oh my god. Okay, so no, maybe the Sei people did kill Wajima, because it seemed like they set it on fire, but she was also like bleeding and stuff. Oh my god, bro, this is insane. Because you know. He has to kill you because you know. That's gonna stain your carpet. He's killing you while you're boasting about it. Maybe he doesn't like that, but the main thing is that you know, and he can't have anybody know that this was planned. Oh my god. I knew this fuck wasn't gonna sit back. God damn it. I really wanted Ogawajima to stick around and work peacefully with Yamato, but I knew this fucker wasn't just sitting around for no reason. I knew it. Oh man. Fuck. Oh, good. The light is in his eyes too. Jesus Christ. Through negligence and oh my god, and he used that to arrest Ryuman. Fuck. A nation that could have become an ally denounced it as an unjust arrest. He wouldn't. What the fuck? He imprisoned Aoteru as well? What about Sune? He blamed the Emperor. Oh my god. He literally, wow. He literally was just waiting, lying in wait to enact a grand plan to try to fully usurp here. Oh my god. This is fucked. Oh my god. I can't believe we're ending the season here. Of course we couldn't end on a positive note. Not while you got Denki Taira around as your main antagonist. You cannot end on a positive note. Fuck, I hate him, but he's such a good antagonist, man. Oh my god. As a symbolic figure. So Taira just assumed all control. He has no power anymore. Ultimatum to Northern Sei using his... Oh my god. Also involved in Wajima's assassination. Oh my god! We had peace for 5 seconds. Literally 5 seconds where Denki Taira was like, nah, fuck that. Dude, we had happiness for literally half a second. God damn it. That path is going to be even worse now. That path that you were just talking about, Aoteru, is going to be even worse. Fell with little resistance. Oh my god. And so they're just pushing and like annihilating Sei, basically. Wherever the Yamato army led by the Lord of Home Affairs passed. Holy fuck. Dude, we had peace negotiations and stuff literally just a couple minutes ago, and it was all peace and happy. How badly this turned. He's just annihilating Sei. He's doing what he originally wanted. Aoteru and Ryuman and Kaku's plan was just one little pebble in the way of his grand plan to conquer the rest of Nippon. Oh my god. And so apparently he didn't arrest Sune, which is interesting. Is Sune gonna get his time to shine when he's gonna have to free Aoteru and stuff? Oh my god. So is it gonna be Sune's turn? No matter where you end up, you are the kind of man who never gives up. He's here still scheming and plotting. Oh my god, he looks a little ruffled. He's writing in rock. Other nations. Oh my god. Until Denki Taira's gone, it won't work. Denki Taira will always be there to stop you. Whoa, he's got the facial hair coming in. If we don't change this country rotten to its core, none of it matters. You're correct. Sadly, even if we attain peace, Denki Taira will not stay quiet until he is gone and his people are gone, out of the country, out of the picture. Peace can never be attained. Someone has to start. Oh my god. Besides the boy. Ooh, I love it. His determination has not wavered an ounce. Oh my god. Taira versus Peace. Yo. Oh. Fuck yeah. Oh, everybody. That's so good. End of the SEI Western Expedition arc. Fuck, that was so... Oh my god, what a peak ending to the season. Oh my god, bro, this show is so good. This show is so good. I'm being so for real. If ReZero wasn't airing this year, this would probably be my anime of the year. Wow, this show is phenomenal. It's absolutely fucking phenomenal, man. Holy. It's just gonna play the ED now. I want to get all the characters here that it showed, because we had Aoteru, Saki, Sune, Ryumen, Kaku. I am getting a call. I'll answer that in a minute. So we got Kaku, Golsugo. I love that Tonotsugu is here. I love that he's here as well. But I skipped somebody on accident. I really love that Tonotsugu is here as well. He's included. So Gosugo, is this not Nagamine, Tonotsugu, the Emperor, Denki Taira, he was Yayakichi's son, both of Yayakichi's sons. Here's Nagano, I believe his name was, Nagao, I believe his name was. Then you've got Atari, then you have Yayakichi, and Ogawajima. Everybody on the SEI side is dead. I think Atari died as well. I don't think they mentioned him, actually. He might not be dead. I think he was there at the peace negotiations, right? Because he was there holding the Nagamine army, so he might still be alive, which would be very interesting to see him again. But yeah, man, that's the end of the SEI. That was all the big players in the SEI Western Expedition arc, and goddamn, this 12 episodes for this one arc, and it literally could have been more peak. It couldn't have been more fucking peak. Oh my god. Maybe not 12 episodes for this entire arc, but I would consider everything in this season all-encompassing part of the SEI Western Expedition arc, though we didn't really get introduced to SEI and stuff until like episode 4 or 5, but still, it's besides the point. Everything from the beginning of the series till now built up into the big culmination of this arc. Is it just going to be the ED? Special visuals? Or okay, it just seems to be the regular ED, but it seems like we might have an end credit scene. I think those are probably Amazon credits though. So while the ED rolls, I am going to get my final thoughts on this show. I kind of just did there, but the animation and art quality of this show has been top-notch the entire season. I don't think it ever faltered at all. In fact, here in like some of the bigger episodes, it peaked even higher. And so it already had like a really high above average animation, and then it would peak occasionally at the biggest moments and be even better. Its art quality is especially something I want to note. This show's art quality, it may not have like flashy fights or animation, but its art quality was always of the absolute highest tier and highest degree, and I think that was absolutely awesome to see. It just looked, it was super aesthetically pleasing to look at, and of course the directing style is super unique in a lot of areas, and a lot of the way they do stuff is extremely unique, and I love how some of the risks were taken and things like that. The OSTs, the insert songs, I'm going to be checking out the OST once I'm done, or once it's released, because there were so many unbelievable insert songs. You had the one from the Olga Wajima introduction episode, you had the one from the Yayakichi episode, you had the one earlier this episode. This show is just filled. I believe it's who does the OST for the show? Let's just make sure it's just, yeah, okay, it's just Amazon credits. I cannot believe they end the show there. Let's end it on this frame. I want to look up, I know it's like Kevin something, Kevin Bacon, what's his name? Who does the OST for Nippon Sangoku? Kevin Penkin, yes. He's a big name in the music industry, and his work with the OSTs for the show were unreal. There were so many inspiring and awesome OSTs, and like just so many, like, back to the unique direction, like, you know, the episode where the Kaku drops the quote about lie on firewood and persuade the heavens, like the way it was stylized and colored there, and they do that so many times. It was super prominent in this episode where some of the direction was, and some of the art quality and the way they color things and whatever it may be was just so good. I love it, man. This show is absolutely incredible. Denki Taira is a truly formidable evil antagonist, and I love it. He's such a good antagonist. We had everything going our way, and in literally like 5 minutes of screen time, everything gets turned on its head. We're all arrested and shit just goes bad, but Aoteru has not given up. I love this frame at the end here. He's looking ruffled and everything, but that color, that determination in his eyes has not left in the slightest, man. He is as determined as ever. And this dude, next season, I like I said, I'm pretty sure season 2 is confirmed. Yeah, man, it's gonna be so peak if it gets the same treatment and quality as this show, with the amazing insert songs, the amazing drawing quality, the amazing animation when there is, you know, more strongly animated bits, which wasn't super often, but they would do stuff like that shot they just did there with Aoteru, rotating shots just to do it because they're fucking awesome. And I haven't even really gotten started on the plot and the characters of the show. They could introduce a character for 2 minutes and I would think they're the most badass cool person ever, to the point where they'd get me tearing up over them. That happened back in like episode 6, or that might have been 8. I think it was 6. The one where it was Saki and the other guy. I forget their name. Oh, Sato. No, it was Sato and the girl, I believe. But they were so cool the way they defended the castle so Denki Taira wouldn't send reinforcements. I mean, and then you had Aoteru's plight to the emperor. You had Ryumen pleading his case, pleading his plight to the heavens, where they rewarded him by putting out the fire that was burning him alive. Olga Wajima is a character, the Yayakichi episode where he sacrificed himself. I mean, I could go on and on about the unbelievable amount of absolute peak moments that were throughout the entirety of this show. I mean, I have nothing to say, but this show is like one of my favorite shows in recent memory. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. But I think that is going to wrap it up. I've done all the glazing that I can here. I've gone into all the details about how much I love this show. Any more would just end up being me repeating myself over and over again. I cannot wait to see how season 2 kicks off whenever we get it. I am still very shocked that Sune didn't get arrested, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for it, but Sune is definitely going to help get Aoteru out, and Aoteru was working on a plan to turn the tables on the vicious evil that is Denki Taira, and I could not be more excited to see how that is going to play out. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Nippon Sangoku Season 1. Thank you all for taking this journey with me. This show is absolutely unreal. I think that is going to wrap it up. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.